When was the last time you were truly alone? Without distractions, without your phone, just with yourself. Today we're talking about why spending time with yourself isn't just important, it's essential for your mental health. Growing up, I didn't realize that me wanting to sit in my bedroom by myself was a way for me to decompress from the world. When I got older and went to college, I found myself liking photography, where I could go and take pictures in different towns where I didn't know anyone. I would put my headphones in and I would just walk around. I kind of shut out the world. For me, that was so essential. I don't think I've ever felt as calm as I did walking around with headphones in, being alone. There is so much societal pressure today to be on at all times and super busy, and it's a heavy burden on modern life. We live in a culture that often equates constant activity with success, and being social with being likable or valuable. If you're not networking, going out, or staying active on social media, it kind of feels like you're falling behind. The expectation isn't just about productivity at work. It somehow now bleeds into our personal lives. People are praised for their packed calendar, their endless energy, and their ability to juggle it all. This pressure creates a cycle of being on at all times. It's become the norm. So taking breaks or choosing solitude can be misunderstood as being lazy, antisocial. Rest is rarely celebrated in the same way as busyness is. That leads many people to hide their exhaustion, mask their need for quiet, and overextend themselves just to fit in with a pace that may not be sustainable. We live in a culture that often equates consistent activity with success, and being social with being likable or valuable. If you're not networking and going out or staying active on social media, it can feel like you're falling behind. This expectation isn't just about productivity at work anymore. Now it's bleeding into your personal life. People are praised for their packed schedules, their endless energy, and their ability to juggle it all. This pressure creates this endless cycle. So taking breaks or choosing solitude can be misunderstood as laziness. The irony is that while being consistently connected and busy is glorified, it often leads to burnout, shallow connections, and a loss of genuine persistence. Real creativity, deep relationships, and even mental health often thrives in the quieter spaces. Moments of stillness, reflection, or doing nothing. Yet, society doesn't hand out awards for rest. Productivity and connection have become status symbols, and if you're not consistently in motion, it can feel like you're doing something wrong. The expectation isn't just to work hard, but it's to maintain a vibrant social life, show up online, and always have something going on. What often gets lost in this mindset is the fact people assume that being alone means that you're isolated, sad, or missing something. And in reality, solitude can be deeply nourishing. A time to recharge and reflect, connecting with yourself in a way you can't when people are surrounding you. Choosing solitude doesn't mean you're disconnected. It means you're giving yourself space to breathe. The problem is, society doesn't celebrate stillness in the same way it glorifies busyness. The truth is, balance comes from both. Meaningful connection with others and intentional time alone. Solitude allows us to return to our social and busy lives more grounded. So, what are the benefits for embracing solitude? Increased self-awareness. When you step away from constant interaction and external noises, you gain space to reflect on your own thoughts, values, and desires. Without the influence of others' opinions and expectations of you, you get to have a clearer sense of who you are and what truly matters to you. Solitude provides that mirror for honest self-discovery. The more you're alone with yourself, the more you know about yourself. It also reduces stress and mental clarity. A busy, overstimulated life often leaves the mind scattered and restless. Quiet time alone can help lower stress by giving your nervous system a break. It's a chance to slow down, reset, and clear the mental clutter, helping you return to daily life with sharper focus and more overall calm. When you're always on, it's really easy to ignore your feelings until they boil over. Solitude creates space to actually process emotions rather than push them aside. Whether it's journaling, meditating, or simply sitting with your thoughts, being alone helps you regulate emotions and respond more intentionally instead of reacting impulsively. And the last thing it can do is a creative recharge. Constant busyness drains creativity. Solitude, on the other hand, fuels it. Stepping back from distraction allows new ideas to surface and gives your brain freedom to wander. Many people find their most creative insights happen during solo walks, quiet mornings, or times when they really unplug. For me, I wake up an hour before I even have to start getting ready, because the quiet of the morning is the best time for me to recharge and get ready for the day. So what are some ways you can spend time with yourself? Well, today I'm going to go to the park, disconnect from my phone, grab a coffee and maybe a little pastry, and just read my book. I really like reading because I get to live in a different world and not stress about the 10 million things in my head for once, and just get to get a perspective of someone else's life for a little bit. But you can do a lot of things. Journaling, going on a walk, maybe even a hike, sitting in silence or meditating, doing a solo hobby or a project. What you do alone with yourself should be what you want to do. Maybe take yourself out on a date, or try on those new clothes that you bought. Get all dressed up just to take it all off and watch a movie. Do what you like. For me, it changes all the time too. But I love my alone time. In a culture that praises busyness, slowing down often comes with uncomfortable feelings. Boredom. When you're used to constant stimulation, quiet moments can feel empty and restless. But boredom isn't a problem, it's an opening. It gives your mind space to wander, process, and create. Some of my best ideas have come when I was doing nothing. There's a lot of guilt involved. Many of us feel unproductive if we're not crossing things off a list. Rest can feel like wasted time. But that's an illusion created by hustle culture. Rest isn't unproductive, it's necessary. It's what allows you to show up with energy and clarity later on. There's also this feeling of a social contract. With social media consistently reminding us of what everyone else is doing, it feels like we're missing out by choosing solitude. But the truth is, you're not behind. You're simply choosing yourself over the noise. What looks like stillness from the outside is actually growth on the inside. A gentle reminder, you're not doing nothing, you're investing. in yourself. So where do we go from here? I encourage you to take 10, 15 minutes a day to do something you want to do. Whether that's getting up an hour early in the morning to stretch or watch your TV show before work, or that's taking a walk during your lunch break. Those small moments by yourself, they add up. It's not about isolation. It's about connecting with your inner self. Okay, what's one thing you could do alone this week that would nourish your mind? For me, I think I might start watching my favorite show again. For you, the whole world is your oyster. So, thank you for watching my solo journey today. Like, subscribe, and if you're feeling so, comment your favorite solo ritual. Follow along for my journey of mental health and self-discovery. Remember, protect your peace.